Hello all and welcome to my channel. So let me ask you guys a question. Are you guys team Insomnia cookies or you guys are team crumble? Me personally, crumble. Love me some crumble cookies. Oh my Lord, do I love it. The only thing I don't like about it is the whole mysterious cookie of the week, because once you finally find a cookie you like, that's it. It's gone. After that week, they will not have it anymore. And I recently tried Insomnia cookies and they have a whole bunch of options, and I don't have to do that whole mysterious cookie of the week thing, which I really appreciated. But this whole cookie movement had me thinking. Well, had me thinking about two things. Number one, if the Cookie Monster was around right now during this whole cookie movement, he'd be in heaven. But the other thing that they had me thinking of is, how much profit are these cookie companies making? Because they're popping up everywhere. And while I was scrolling through YouTube, I found the video. It was from CNBC Make It, and it was from the founder of Insomnia Cookies, who I like to call Walter White. If you see this guy, he looks like a young Walter White. I mean, he really does. So I just have to give my comments about this video. But before I do that, guys, please take the time to hit the like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and with your help, I will certainly get there. Okay, now let's see how much Insomnia Cookies is rolling in the dough. Cheesy, I know, but whatever.
Seth Berkowitz grew up in Rockland County, New York. He attended the University of Pennsylvania, where he studied economics and history. By his sophomore year, he was living off campus with friends.
We played video games late into the night. We would order food constantly. It was winter night in 2002. And I opened the door and the Papa John's delivery guy was there. He handed me the pizza and I walked into the living room and I slammed the pizza on the table and my friends were like, "What's wrong?" And I said, "I just can't have the same delivery every single night. I want something that's sweet and comforting and craveable." And they said, "Well, go walk over to the grocery store, to Wawa." And I looked outside and it was snowing. And I said, "Man, it would be just so interesting if somebody could deliver something warm and delicious and comforting and sweet."
That something warm and sweet would be a cookie.
Isn't it amazing how ideas just come out of nowhere? I mean, we all have all these ideas. We always do, but we never act upon it.
If only I could think of an invention. Something that would really make money.
In his case, it's like, yeah, instead of me having to go to the store, walk and get cookies, wouldn't it be cool for someone to deliver it? It seems like Instacart, Uber Eats, all these companies come out with the simplest idea. People just don't want to go out and just pick up their food. They'd rather it be delivered. Especially with Instacart, having someone going out there and shopping for you, wow, that is amazing. I just started using Instacart now. Yes, it's a little pricey, but man, if you have a busy life, there's nothing better than having someone doing your food shopping and dedicating a day just to do food shopping, and you can use Instacart. But really, what's kind of ironic about this video is you're ordering junk food, pizza, and now you want to get even more junk food. You want to even get cookies on top of that. Someone out there needs to come up with a healthier option. Maybe a salad delivery service. I don't know, it might work.
Seth then began formulating the idea for a business that would deliver warm and fresh cookies until 2 a.m. Seth's first step was buying $150 worth of baking ingredients. He spent the summer after his sophomore year figuring out recipes for classic cookies and brownies.
You see, that's all it really takes, guys, is $150. People think you just need all this money to start this business. $150 to buy baking supplies. That's it. That's all you need. And you don't need to make things so complicated. That's why I love when people, I see other videos as well where it's like a baker, they make cupcakes or cookies or other things. And they turn that from a very small idea, very small amount of money to start, and they just blow it up. There was this video where someone was hearing Dave Ramsey. And Dave Ramsey always says, you just have all this, sell everything, even have a cupcake sale, whatever. And this girl literally made cupcakes. She did a cupcake sale. She never made cupcakes in her entire life. $5. That's it. $5 is all she had. She made cupcakes, and now she has a multi-million-dollar company. It's amazing what you could do with just an idea and the will and determination to just push forward and get things done.
I was going to give myself a semester or two to see if Insomnia Cookies was going to be a success or not.
Insomnia Cookies offered flavors like classic chunk, mint chocolate, peanut butter, oatmeal raisin, and M&M cookies. Customers could also make customizable cookies with different flavor profiles. A classic cookie was 89 cents, and additional toppings were 25 cents.
Who out there likes oatmeal raisin? That's just like the least likely cookie that I would ever get. I mean, oatmeal raisin is not that great. It really isn't. But it seems like everywhere I go, any cookie store, they always have oatmeal raisin. It just feels like old people cookie. I don't know.
It really wasn't that popular initially. It took until the school newspaper wrote an article about me and they put me on the front page. It was me, this backwards baseball cap, and a hand mixer.
Insomnia went from receiving 3 orders a night to 80.
And it was still just me as the delivery person. Just the whole business kind of exploded from there and created enough profitability to keep growing.
According to Seth, at the end of that semester, he made $10,000 from baking and delivering Insomnia cookies.
Okay, I just cannot unsee the whole Walter White. It's just the whole baking and the chemistry behind it. All I see is Walter White. But anyway, with that being said, man, making $10,000 in your first semester and just selling cookies, that is quite impressive. That is an ultimate side hustle. Making $10,000 on the side, just on cookies. Wow.
And I remember putting it all together and being like, all right, great, let's run this one again, right? There's enough money here to try a second semester of this.
In the next semester of business, Seth created a site for Insomnia cookies where customers could place their orders. After his morning classes finished, he would pick up more supplies before lunch and prep cookie dough. His afternoons were spent with more classes and checking on orders through his cell phone and the website.
Yeah, e-commerce, man. Once you start having a website and you're streamlining all your businesses through a site, that makes things extremely easy because orders could come from multiple times, multiple locations. You do not need to be on the phone answering, writing down all these orders. Online is by far the best thing to do. Now, what I find like really commendable is the fact of people go to college and they party, drinking. They're doing all these things they really shouldn't be doing. This guy foregone all of that nonsense and he just stuck to making cookies. Do you know how many jokes and comments he probably got about staying home and just making cookies? People are like, what's the point, guy? Making these cookies, who cares? Let's go out and party. It's just cookies. Well, you're a baker now? Whatever. He stuck with it, made $10,000 in one semester, and I bet all those people who were talking negative about him, they probably changed their tune so quick when they recognize this guy's onto something.
Insomnia was on track to open 2 more stores that same year. Seth says it was strategic to keep the first few locations near college campuses.
I noticed that. I live by University of Central Florida, and I noticed that location is University of Central Florida, which is smart, and that is genius. Listen, the long hours of studying, staying up late at night, and you can order warm cookies at any time is awesome. And I'm pretty sure some people treat that as like a reward, right? Like all that late night studying, and then finally it's like, oh, I'm done studying, I feel confident. Let me just get a late night cookie and get it delivered. I mean, that is really smart and really genius because most of the kids on campus, that's all they're gonna want. Now, okay, disclaimer here. I don't do drugs, but I can imagine what goes on in college campuses. I'm pretty sure the munchies and the Insomnia cookies, yeah, that's really smart what he's doing.
In 2018, Krispy Kreme Donuts bought a majority stake in Insomnia for approximately $140 million. After the Krispy Kreme acquisition, 2 more funding rounds raised about $4.5 million for Insomnia cookies to keep growing. In 2023, Krispy Kreme announced plans to sell Insomnia cookies. Insomnia still remains under Krispy Kreme to date. Today, Insomnia Cookies operates more than 260 stores across the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. The company ended 2023 bringing in over $200 million.
Now that's really awesome, man. This baking cookies within college and all of a sudden $200 million. Now, I never knew Krispy Kreme actually turned around and bought this company. I never knew that, and that's genius because I'm going to say something controversial, okay? I don't like Krispy Kreme that much. I don't. I'm not a fan of Krispy Kreme. It's just a glazed donut. I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather get a designer donut. I love cronuts. Those are my things. I'm just not a fan of Krispy Kreme, but people are, and people call it crack, right? So now you get Krispy Kreme in combination with Insomnia, and you got donuts and cookies. Man, that should be a monopoly. That shouldn't even be allowed for those 2 companies to coexist because, man, you know how much business they could be having. And I never heard what Krispy Kreme, how late they are. I'm not really sure, but That would be smart too. Late night donuts as well, the late night cookies. They're really onto something. But guys, this shows you, man, you can start a business with anything. Anything. Just a simple fact of making cookies and differentiating yourself by just saying, rather than selling it to 9 p.m., I'm going to sell it to 2 a.m. by college campuses is genius. So guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, hit the like, leave a comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. With your help, man, I will certainly get there. Catch you guys on my next video. Peace.